We're going to look at a sample service work order and talk about both what should be included and what should be excluded in a well-crafted work order. Service work orders are a part of a comprehensive support contract package and can provide you with another way to communicate with prospects and create stronger relationships that will help you keep your business alive long term. And because relationships and your support contract relationships specifically are going to keep your business going, you really need to focus on all elements that are going to contribute to a stronger package. What we're going to be covering is, first of all, what is a service work order? We're going to talk about exactly what its function and what its definition is. We're also going to talk about how to present the service work order to non-support contract customers, because you're going to have to use this service work order in order to stay consistent with your people that are also not signed up for support contracts. So we're going to talk about how you can make it work for both ends. We're also going to discuss uses for the service work order with support contract clients. And then also using the service work order to increase trust with your clients, because again, trust is going to be really important to building the relationships that are going to sustain your business. We're going to discuss the importance of reiterating contact information in all support contract documents. You want to make sure that people have a way of contacting you. We're going to discuss how to keep service work orders simple. Simplicity is really important when you're dealing with a lot of technical aspects. So we're going to talk about how you can make your service work orders really simple and yet still full of information that you need to have in them to make them strong. We're going to discuss the length of your work orders and other support contract documents. So how long should they be? We're going to give you an idea of what you should be looking for when you're thinking about the length. We're also going to get into what a non-technical small business owner is. We're going to talk about service work orders, support contracts, and the non-technical small business owner. So we're going to tie all of that in together and tell you how to work with that as part of your business. We're also going to talk about using a rate card to enhance your service work orders. Your rate card is going to be really important to enhancing all elements of your support contract packages. We're going to talk about why you should use detailed reports to explain your work to support contract clients. So reporting, what role does reporting play in your support contract package? And we're going to discuss the service work order and your completed work checklist. So how are you going to handle presenting your service work order with the report and the elements of reporting that you're going to offer to your clients and customers when you're done with a project? We're also going to talk about how to handle service work orders so clients continue to feel they know, like, and trust you. First of all, let's talk about relationships. Relationships are so important, so you can't forget your relationships. Having a successful support contract-centric computer consulting business means building relationships. It's really a people business, and you really need to be focusing on how you're going to build that level of trust that's going to lead to really great relationships with people that you're going to work with for a long time into the future. All support contract materials need to stress benefits to prospects, customers, and clients. Anything that you present, whether it's a work order or a rate card or anything else, you need to focus on the benefits and the business benefits and not just on what products you're selling or what technology platforms you're using. You really need to talk about real, comprehensive, sophisticated business solutions and benefits. So why do relationships have to come before support contracts? You really need to have a relationship with someone before you can offer them a support contract. And why is this? Well, if you don't like someone, there's no potential for investment. You're not going to start a long-term agreement with someone that you don't even like, and so you're just not going to be interested in making an investment that's going to be as long as your support contract investments have to be in order for them to be successful. Also, when you have no personal connection, saying no is really easy. If you aren't connected to someone, you're going to have a much easier time saying no to them when they ask you to engage in a longer term situation. So you really need to have a relationship with someone so that they're going to be more likely to say yes to your propositions of support contracts. Selling support contracts and also creating them in the first place requires listening to prospects, customers, and clients and talking through specific solutions to their most critical problems. And again, you're not going to establish this sort of discussion before you've really had a few meetings and before you've really started to develop a personal connection and relationship with somebody. So you really need those relationships in order to successfully sell your support contracts and successfully build a really good situation for both you and your clients. You also need to think about, when you're thinking about support contracts, where you are in the sales cycle with each prospect, customer, and client. The first big issue is that you only want to do work for properly qualified leads, prospects, and customers. You're not going to start in on projects before you've really determined that the person that you're going to do the work for is really a good fit for your business and is really going to have the potential of having more work done later and is going to have the potential to really be helped by your solutions. You need trust and a track record with prospects, and this applies to initial projects, proving ground projects, and also with clients for the long-term work. You really need to have an established level of trust and also proof that you can really do the job and you can really give them solutions that are really going to help them increase revenue and improve productivity and really be a benefit to their businesses. Make sure everyone understands your rates and policies before you start or complete a project and provide your service work order. You really need to be sure that your rates and policies are very overly clear so that you are sure that you're on the same page with your clients. And again, you want to revisit the Computer Consulting Kit Home Study course, and especially Module 4, which is the support contracts with steady, high-paying clients. You want to look at that before you start to think about creating the different components of your service contracts.
Do you want more of the best, steady, high-paying computer business clients? Then sign up for free, proven computer business tips now at computerbusinesstips.com. Again, that's computerbusinesstips.com.